The light in here is amazing today. I hope it translates on camera. Today I just want to give a market update for the Lehigh Valley. In December 2020, on my first channel, I did a video on what does $240,000 buy you in the Lehigh Valley right now. I'll tag it here. I used $240,000 at the time because it was the average selling price then. Today, the average price is $300,000. I recently talked to some folks looking to relocate here in the Valley from New York City, and I found myself stressing that the values here have changed. So much so that after the calls, I began to wonder if people think I'm trying to keep them from coming here. The answer is no. Helping people buy homes earns me money for myself and my family. But I am a realist, and it's important for me to set the expectations of the current real estate market here today. Not what your friends bought at, not what you heard. I want you to know what this market is doing today. Listen, nothing kills a relationship faster than working with an agent you feel is trying to rush you or push you into a purchase. And as an agent, nothing burns us out quicker than working with a client who's looking for a deal, looking for a steal that just isn't there because they don't understand the current market. So let me say it again. The average is $300,000, less than our neighbors in New York and New Jersey, but no longer $240,000. So go ahead, press pause, let that sink in, and I'll wait. So for those that are not great at math, let me run the math for you. That's 25%. If it were a cup of coffee, a $3 cup of coffee, the new price would be $3.75. If it were a $300 car payment, the new price would be $375. If it were a $1,000 appliance, the new price would be $1,250. It's a considerable change in price. When I first saw it, my eyes almost popped out of my head. I mean, I was so used to that first number being a 2. It jumped to a 3. It definitely caught my attention. In real estate, though, what does that even mean? We are in a seller's market still. And for those that don't know the lingo, let me explain a little. The key to real estate is inventory. The party with the upper hand is the one who has the market inventory on their side. When there is more than 6 months of inventory on the market, there is lots of inventory for buyers to choose from. So we call that a buyer's market. If there is less than 6 months of inventory, buyers have to compete for each home. So sellers don't have to give in to buyer demands. We call this a seller's market. And when the inventory is just at and around 6 months, we call that a balanced market, as both buyers and sellers have equal leverage. Right now, for the most part, we are still in a seller's market. In the last 30 days, in the areas that I support, 190 homes sold. And as of today, there are 175 homes for sale. And today is September 2022. Basically, if no new homes come on the market, all of today's inventory would sell out in a little over a month. This is called months of inventory. Now, there could definitely be a small margin of error with my math, but that doesn't change the fact that with a little over 1 month of inventory, we are still clearly in a seller's market. It's not like I was at 4 and we're looking for it to get to 6. I'm really close to 1, nowhere near 6. The inventory is really close to 1, nowhere near 6. There are a few other factors I'd like you to consider, and this is for both buyers and sellers currently in the market. Number 1, days on market are increasing. There was a time sellers would receive cash offers minutes hours after listing. Sometimes the property was sight unseen. Buyers were waiving all contingencies and paying over asking. That is changing, friends. Number 2, homes priced right are still selling incredibly quickly, and some for over asking. Number 3, homes that are priced right for the community but don't have the same presentation as their comps are no longer selling at a premium. And by this, I mean, say your agent brought you the comped homes, which is the homes that are similar to yours and what they sold for. So you say, yeah, I'm okay with that price. But if your home doesn't have the same features or the same upgrades, flooring, lighting, appliances, you're no longer going to get that premium price because buyers are waiting it out. They're not just jumping on it anymore. Number 4, buyers are gaining a little leverage. There was a recent report that showed buyers are no longer waiving all of their inspections, and I will share that report here and then also in the comments. Number 5, the average sale price is still over 100%. It is what it is, folks. Number 6, quality homes under $300,000 are still selling like hotcakes. Number 7, something else to consider is, are homeowners married to their interest rates? And what I mean by that is, if a seller was considering making a move, selling, but are they now hesitant because it means that their interest rate would go from 3% to over 5%? I mean, it really just depends on their needs and their sense of urgency. But that's just the thought that's kind of lingering in my head. It's an interesting time in real estate for sure. But the overall theme of this message is this: the market is shifting. Thank you guys for watching. If you're looking to buy or sell in the Allentown area and you want to have a conversation with me, my contact information is always below, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Until then, watch another one of my videos or email me. I just recorded this whole video and it did not record. I want to scream. Guys, this is just going to be an update on the current real estate market, all right?